All right. Hello. My name is Mr. Whyzguy. I make clips of things that I watch in bulk. So here's one. Hope you enjoy. But before we get into it, I'm watching conservatives and progressives debate feminism, extended version on Vice. And yes, I know this is a video of specifically feminism, but I'm here to give the male perspective. I also figured out how to do voiceover, so whenever you hear me sounding like this and the screen turning all black and white, well, just know that's future Whyzguy. So yeah, sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy this very short clip.
My next question, similar to a question I asked before, but now I'm changing it up. Are feminists anti-men?
Some are. Yeah, sure. I think there are some.
I guess that question was a joke to her. That's kind of off-putting, not gonna lie.
I do think that there are some people who view feminism as anti-men, and I think there is a smaller number of people who consider themselves feminists and are anti-men.
And I think too, there's a conflation of patriarchy and men.
Yes.
And so people like, you know, feminism is anti-patriarchy, right? And like, because there's so many systems that are against women, it's a fear that like we're gonna reduplicate it, you know, like this idea of black power being anti-white. It's like, no, it's just pro-black, you know, like chill out. But just.
Well, if that's true, why do you guys have a problem with all lives matter? You shouldn't have a problem with all lives matter if that's not the case. If what you're saying is true, then you shouldn't have you shouldn't have an issue with like changing the name to all lives matter, because then it includes everyone. So no one feels like they're being left out. Because all encompasses black. You know that, right? I'm obviously half kidding, which basically means I'm pulling a Tim Pool. But maybe they don't. I don't know. Also, ignore the Red Bull.
This fear that it's going to challenge the status quo in a negative way. But there are some very outspoken feminists who are anti-men and for like various reasons, and they exist. But to characterize the whole group as that, or that as being negative, you know, is a whole other thing.
That is a negative aspect of if you're anti-men, I think that's bad. I don't know about you, I think that's bad. You can be a feminist and be fine with men. You don't, like, being a feminist shouldn't inherently mean that you're anti-men. It shouldn't. If it is, then it's being a feminist is a negative thing, because you're anti literally you're anti like half the global population, a little bit less than half, because I think there's more women than men in the world. That's a kind of a problem. If you're anti half the global population, like, maybe that's a garbage. I wish I could think of a better argument than that, but whatever. Throw it down in the comments below. A better argument if you can.
I also think that men are like really valuable allies in this movement, because they hold a lot of power and privilege, and like they should be leveraging it to help put us at the front, to help us amplify our voices and our.
This girl gets it. This girl gets it. All right.
Stories. Yeah, and that's what solidarity looks like. Seeing their success, their well-being is tied to my own is really important, and I want to work them in, and I want to leverage their privilege to help amplify all of our voices, right?
Okay, so you made it to the end. I'm Mr. Whyzguy. Like, sub, do what's on screen, and if you go to someone's video, you watch his stuff, you listen to him talk, but then you leave without saying anything, that's a little bit disrespectful, so don't do that. And have a good rest of your day.